Gotten a blister from hiking, irritation from new shoes, or just need a bandage that actually stays put, this hydrocolloid roll might be interesting. So let's check out my first impression. This is the hydrocolloid wound care roll that measures 2 inches wide by 5 feet long, and unlike regular bandages, you can cut exactly the size you need. I did get it for a video as well. So right out of the package, the first thing that stands out is how thin and flexible the material feels. I was also curious to see how sticky it is and whether it actually stays comfortable once applied. According to the perk description, it's designed for minor wounds, blisters, pimples, and friction areas, and it's also waterproof, which is pretty solid, especially if you're outdoors. So what I like about the roll format is that you're not limited to just one shape or size. You can customize it depending on where you're applying it to, because you can always cut it the way you want. The material feels soft, and it seems like it would contour pretty well around different body parts of the body. For my first test, I cut off a small section and applied it to my skin to see how it felt. It stuck surprisingly well without feeling overly rigid. And because it's thin, it doesn't immediately stand out. And I also like that it moves with your skin instead of feeling like a traditional bandage. So from a first impression standpoint, it definitely seems convenient to keep in a first aid kit or travel bag, and I'll definitely be keeping this in my car. Well, if I go on a hiking trip. Some questions people might have towards this are, can you only just use this for wounds? Not necessarily. I can see people use this for blisters, friction spots from shoes, minor skin irritations, or even keeping it on hand while traveling or hiking. Another question is this better than your regular bandages? I think the biggest advantage is the flexibility and the fact that you can cut exactly the size you need instead of relying on pre-made bandages. Overall, my first impression is positive. I like the customizable size, the flexibility, and the waterproof design. If you want something versatile for your first aid kit, this definitely seems worth checking out.